Hello, hello, everyone. So glad you're here with us. Oh, Shanti's already she's like, bye. I came for the cuddles. I didn't come for the yoga. Well, happy Wednesday, everyone. I hope that your week is going well. Those of you who are looking forward, that's my voice. Those of you that were looking forward to the Taproot class opening, it's officially open. I'm going to go grab your spot really quick before you settle in for your practice. I did it at 11:59 before I hit go on class. Just always listen to your body, especially in these midweek classes, right? This is literally in the middle of your week, literally in the middle of your day, right in the middle of hump day. Beautiful time to hit refresh, just like you would on a browser, a little restart to your computer, to disconnect, to turn out kind of all the external stuff for a little bit and really just focus on the internal stuff for the next 30 minutes. So with that in mind, we are actually going to get started today on our bellies. So belly down, face down, to kind of close out the world for a little bit. So I'll show you what that looks like. If you're using the music for class today, you can go ahead and push play on that. And then I'm going to recommend as you come down onto the belly that you stack your hands and put your forehead on the back of the hands so that you create kind of like a little cave for yourself, if you will. Let the eyes closed if that's okay. And just start to breathe. Let the breath move in. Let the breath move out. And just invite yourself to start tuning out, checking out, if you will, from all of the external noise and distractions and demands. And through that checking out or tuning out of all of the external, begin to tune in a little bit more with the internal. Checking in with yourself here as we breathe, as we move. Paying a little bit greater attention here to the breath, sensations in the body, and just how you're feeling and doing today. Some of the stuff that we tend to ignore as we rise to meet the demands of our lives and our jobs, just all of the commitments and obligations. So let's take one more really full breath here. Feel your belly press into the ground. And a full, complete exhale. Let the body get a little softer. Now we're going to slide your hands back alongside the rib cage with the elbows bent. Welcome, Cheryl and Jerry. Glad you made it. Glad you got a spot. And let's bring the forehead back to the ground if it's lifted. And with the hands beside your rib cage, those elbows bent and hugged in and back, let's take your shoulder heads, move them away from the ground, and just feel that activation of your upper back here. And then as you inhale, let's start to lift the heart and the head away from the ground. Try not to push down into your hands, just give them a little pull back. And then exhale, let the forehead come on down to the ground. And we're going to do that same gentle lift and lower with the legs. So as you inhale, let your two legs lift any amount. And exhale, bring the feet down. We're going to go like a seesaw back and forth here. So inhale, little lift of heart and head. Exhale, lower back down. Try to keep the shoulders lifting away from the ground though as the head comes down. Inhale, feet lift. And exhale, feet down. Settling into your rhythm here. Let's do two more lifts of each half of the body. Inhale, chest and heart and head. Exhale, lower. Inhale, legs. and lower. One more, each half. Lifting with your in-breath, lowering with the out-breath. Lifting and lowering. As the feet find the ground this time, let's go ahead and really root into the feet. Take your hands, reach them back behind you, and let's clasp either thumbs or all of your fingers. And just one time here, reach back with your hands to pull the heart and the head up away from the ground. Really root into your legs. And then soften right back down. We'll bring your hands by your rib cage. Let's press into hands and knees. Come on up into table. And from the table, we're actually just going to press right on back to child's pose. Knees super, super wide, big toes together. And really let the hips settle all the way back toward your heels. So really full breath into the low back here. And let's take your right hand and walk it just another half inch forward. Your hands will be asymmetrical. But as that right hand reaches a little more forward, can your right hip crease, your right hip pull back just a little bit more? This gets into my grumpy spot. Big full breath into the right waist. And then just let that right hand slide back. So it's even with the left. We'll do that same thing with the left hand. An inch forward. As the hand reaches forward, let the hip pull back. Maybe there's a sense of unwinding deep within the waist. And then slide that left hand back. We'll come back up to table. Let the knees come under your hips. Inhale, let's drop the belly, lift the heart, lift the head, cow pose. And exhale, round your spine into cat. We'll go back and forth there a couple times. Cow pose as you breathe in. Cat pose as you breathe out. Letting this be just really simple here. It's you and your breath. You paying attention to what there is to notice internally. Sensations, breath, mood, whatever kind of energetic baggage you're carrying with you today. And then let's find your table pose as you breathe in this next time. Long flat back. We're going to tuck your toes under. Take your hips up and back. Downward facing dog. And as you find your down dog, I want you to settle your eyes either kind of at your big toes, maybe your shins, but I want you just to try to keep your gaze a little bit more introspective here, where it's still kind of like when we were belly down, that sense of being folded into yourself, of noticing all of the external stimulus just a little bit more. You might even close your eyes. Let your head hang heavily between your arms. And then let's take your feet just a tiny bit wider from one another. You're going to come up onto the balls of your feet. The heels are high. We're going to take both of your heels and drop them toward the right. All of your toes will turn toward the left. And we're going to push back into your hips just a little bit more. Let the eyes be steady or closed. Just breathe. Notice. And let's come back to center. And we'll do that same thing. Heels to the left, toes to the right. Push back through your hips. And then back to center with your feet. And let's take your right leg, lift it up toward the sky. As you exhale, let's bring your right foot forward between your hands. We're going to bring that back knee down to the ground. Let's come on up into your low lunge. Hands come on up to the sky. Back toes can be untucked or tucked under, whatever feels nice for your body. And today, let's allow and invite those hips to press forward toward that front heel just a bit. As you exhale this next time, let's bend your elbows out to the side. Let your heart lift. Maybe turn your gaze upward just a bit. And then hands go back up to the sky. Gaze forward. We'll bring your hands down around your front foot. And we're going to straighten your front leg here. So coming into half splits, the hips will pull back. You might lift the front heel and move it forward to help straighten the front leg. A little release for the hamstring and the calf. Let your gaze, your eyes just come straight down. And again, feel that folding, turning, settling inward. So many things pull at our attention throughout the day, from phone buzzes and email dings and media blasts, family needing our attention and work needing our attention. Just here, it's you needing your attention. Let's start to shift forward, bend the front knee, let the sole of the front foot come flat to the mat. Tuck your back toes under. Let's lift that back knee straight up. Feel the power of your back leg. Plant your hands flat. And any way that works for you, it doesn't need to be graceful. We're going to sneak back into your plank. If you're skipping vinyasas today, you could head to down dog from here. Or let's bring knees to the ground. Elbows point straight back as you lower toward the belly. Untuck your toes. Inhale, baby cobra. You've been there before. Maybe you lift up a little higher. Back to the belly as you exhale. Press up through table as you inhale. And downward facing dog as you exhale. Left leg lifts when you're ready. Left foot steps forward between your hands. Anyway, does not need to be graceful. Let the back knee come on down to the ground, and we'll come on up into your low lunge. Big full breath here. On an exhale, let those elbows go wide. Let your heart lift. Inhale, bring the hands back up. And exhale, hands come down. Half splits, we'll straighten the front leg. Weight pulls back. You might lift that front leg, move it forward. Oh, hi, Howard. Thanks for saying hi. I really appreciate that. I hope you're having a really good day. See you soon, hopefully. One more full breath here. And then we'll bend the front knee. Let the sole of the front foot come to the ground. Tuck your back toes under. Lift that back knee straight up. Plant the hands flat. And one more time, any way that works for you, let's head back to plank. Skip and go to down dog if that's best. Or knees up or down, we'll lower. Chaturanga to the belly. Inhale as high into that cobra shape as feels nice. Back to the belly as you exhale. Table or plank, inhale. And downward facing dog. From this down dog, let's stroll your feet forward to your hands. Give the feet a little space, so let them be hip width or maybe wider. Soft bend to your knees. And let's grab opposite elbows and invite yourself just to dangle, to hang, to be. Again, folding inward into yourself, letting the eyes settle toward the shins. They might be closed. And then bend the knees a little more. And let's roll up inch by inch by inch. At the top there, we'll take your two hands up to the sky. Let the eyes follow the thumbs. Press the palms together. Exhale, let your hands come down through center, and we're going to fold over your legs. Fingers to shins. Inhale, halfway lift, long spine. Exhale, fold forward, hands slide down the legs. Let's rise up, reach up as you breathe in. Palms press, eyes follow thumbs. Exhale, hands to heart. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, we'll reach. Exhale, we'll fold. Halfway lift, breathing in. Folding forward, breathing out. Rise up, reach up as you inhale. Hands to heart as you exhale. Inhale, let's sit back into chair. Take your hands to the sky. Shift into your right foot. We're going to step your left leg back into your warrior one leg. Hands reach back. So heel's going to find the ground. You're still leaning forward though. And then inhale, let's step back forward into chair. Hands to the sky. We'll do that 2 more times. Exhale, left leg steps back. Same leg. Hands go back. Inhale, step forward. Reach up. One more time. Stepping back. Stepping forward. And then we'll step back one more time. Let that heel glue to the ground. Shoulders over hips. Let's take your hands up to the sky. As you get upright, let's press into your right big toe, straighten the front leg. And then exhale, bend your front knee, bend your elbows out to a goalpost shape. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, straighten, reach up. Bend elbows, bend knee. We're going to stay here for your inhale. As you exhale, let's lean forward over that front thigh. Press your forearms together. Inhale, come back up, opening the arms. One more time, lean and press. Inhale, come upright and open. And then we're going to lean and press one more time. This time we're going to keep your torso leaning forward. Open your arms back into that goalpost shape. Stay here, or from around your waist, begin to rotate. Left elbow down, right elbow up. Root into that back heel just a little bit more as you get long through the crown of the head, and then you're done. Untwist, hands to the ground. Let's step back into plank. Maybe it's down dog, maybe it's child's pose. You stay with your breath. If you want to keep moving, knees up or down, chaturanga. Inhale, back bend of your choosing. And any way that works for you, back you go. Downward facing dog. Let's take your right leg, lift it toward the sky. Keeping your body as it is, we're going to bend your right knee and just bring it toward your belly. And then point your right knee out to the right and back up to the sky. Big, huge hip circles here. In, out, back and up. And then this time we'll bring your right foot all the way forward. And then your left foot to join. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, rise up, reach up. And exhale, hands to heart. Let the eyes close or the gaze fall toward the fingertips. Feel the breath. And then let's get that other side. As you inhale, hips back, hands to the sky. Left foot will stay, right leg steps back, heel to the ground, hands reach back. Inhale, right foot steps forward, chair pose, hands up. 2 more, find your breath here. The next time that right leg steps back, we're going to let it stay. Root into that back heel as your shoulders come over your hips and your hands to the sky. Inhale, straighten the front leg. Exhale, bend the front knee, bend the elbows. Inhale, reach, straighten. Exhale, bend. Stay like this for your breath in. And then as you exhale, lean the torso forward. Press your forearms together. Inhale, shoulders over hips, open the arms. One more time, lean and press. Inhale, lift and open. And then we'll press the forearms, lean forward. Keep your torso leaning forward. Open the arms into that goalpost shape. Stay here or around your waist. Rotate, right elbow down, left elbow up. One full breath here. Root into that back heel. Feel that length through the crown of the head and then untwist. Hands to the ground. And back you go. Down dog. Vinyasa. Child's pose. Whatever feels nice for you. Stay with your breath. We'll meet up in downward facing dog. As you find this down dog, let's take your left leg to the sky. Keep your body where it is, but bend that left knee in toward the chest, then out to the left, then up to the sky. Forward, out, up, and then left foot steps forward, right leg steps forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees. Slowly, slowly, slowly sit on down, coming all the way down to the ground. As you come on down, let's grab your hands onto the shins. Round the spine back. Let your head fall forward. Inhale, pull on the shins, sit tall. And then one more time. Round back. Head falls forward. And sit tall. As you sit tall, let the soles of the feet come together. Let the knees fall open. Let's sneak your hands onto feet, ankles, or shins. Let the eyes drop or close. Feel your heart. Feel your breath. Feel your response, whatever it is, without judgment, to the practice you just gave to yourself. Option to stay here for a few more breaths. Option to lean forward over those legs. Walk your hands forward into the fold. Maybe reaching a little further forward than you normally would. Let the back of the neck be long. Maybe the gaze turns down toward the toe tips. One more full breath here. If you're folded forward, let's rise on up. Hands outside the knees, press those legs together. Root into your feet, and let's roll on down to your back. Just bringing the knees right into the chest as you come down onto your back. Feel the head, the neck, the shoulders, the spine supported. And let's move both of your hands to that right leg. Let your left leg release out to the ground. Right arm opens to the right. And let's use your left hand to guide that right leg across your body, any amount into the twist. Maybe settling yourself into a position here, an option that brings a little smile. to your face. One more full breath here. And then easing onto your back. Draw the left knee back in. Hold on to the legs. Maybe pull your nose up toward your knees. And then head down, right leg down, both hands onto that left leg. Left arm to the side. Guide the leg across the body. Come back to center. Pulling the right leg in. Again, maybe the head curls up toward the knees. Maybe you reach down and grab onto the edges of your feet. And then head down. One leg at a time, releasing those legs out into your Shavasana. Letting the eyes softly close so that the attention, the listening, the observing all stays inward facing. If it's gotten complex again and the mind has drifted, just invite it to be simple. Here you are, breathing in. Here you are, breathing out. Staying really easy, staying really soft. Take your two arms up overhead. Get long as you reach back through those fingertips. Let's bend your knees, bring the feet to the ground. And then bring your knees into your chest one more time. We'll reach down onto shins or feet. Maybe pull the head up toward the knees one more time, giving yourself a big, huge hug. And then we'll ease ourselves over to a side and press on up, away from the ground. Coming into your comfortable seat here, legs crossed, if that's okay. Tall spine, hands at heart. Feeling the effects of your practice today. This gift that you gave yourself in the middle of your day, in the middle of your week, to pay attention to you. Now taking this practice and all of its gifts, all of its attention with you for yourself and also everyone you connect with along the way. Namaste. Thank you, everyone, so much. I hope you have a really beautiful rest of your Wednesday. I will see you very, very soon. We were back at it this weekend, Saturday at 10 a.m., Monday at 6 p.m., and next Wednesday at noon. That schedule will remain the same until the end of April. And as always, the information about supporting for class is in the description. I'll see you all soon. Bye, everyone. Mwah.